Alright guys, it is currently Wednesday, March 20th, 2019. You guys can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be driving DoorDash for a day. I want to see how much I could potentially make, but I want to make this video a little bit more interesting than that, so definitely stick around for the entire thing. Look through the experience. I'm going to literally take you from A, which is literally me signing up through DoorDash, which I literally did about 5 minutes ago, and I already have orientation set up for tomorrow, the 21st at 10 a.m. It gave me an address in Phoenix, Arizona. It says at orientation you will fill out a W-9 to get paid, pick up DoorDash gear, learn how to get Dasher app, use the app and get tips from the best dashers, and need to bring a smartphone, fully charged, a driver's license, and a debit or credit card. So I'm interested to see if I'm actually going to be able to go through and actually start doing deliveries tomorrow. If I can, that'd be really cool because I'll do the orientation in one day and I'll tell you guys and try to get some footage of that as well, because I don't think that's ever been filmed on YouTube. But I want to take you from A to Z, which is literally Z being end of the day, seeing how much I made, and just kind of compiling the whole experience. So if you do enjoy it, I'd appreciate if you smash that like button and subscribe to join the family. We're making some pretty cool videos here in 2019. So next time I pick up the camera, I'm gonna be kind of getting ready to go to the meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I'll see you guys there. All right. This is where orientation is. They just said I need an ID and a debit card. Alright guys, so it is now 11 o'clock on the 21st. I told you I literally signed up for DoorDash yesterday, got a background check and everything, just got out of orientation. So orientation took about an hour, pretty simple. It just took me a little bit longer because I was the last to get signed up, but they taught you pretty much everything you needed to know. It's a very simple concept. And then they just had to schedule our first dash. So I told the lady, obviously I'm doing this for a video, so I'm gonna be trying to go probably till about 5 or 6 p.m. today. I got my first one scheduled in 30 minutes at 11:30, and you can either, it's based on location, and certain locations you can get like boosted revenue, like you can have like +$1 or +$5 for every order, so you can make a lot of money with it. So for me, I kind of have the Scottsdale Tempe area, and that's scheduled for about an hour block. So it can either tell you if there's enough orders, it'll make you keep going if you want to, or you can schedule a new area. Obviously, again, like those boosted revenue areas, I might try to look into that, see if I can make a couple extra bucks with it. But ended up picking up 2 things or 3 things. I got a little card here that I can go ahead and pay for the orders if people don't pay over the phone necessarily, or it depends on the restaurant. But I also got this pretty cool DoorDash t-shirt. It cost me $4, got a large size, and then they require you to have some sort of hot bag. So I got one of these. Again, it was only $4. The thing's pretty damn big, so I'm gonna be rocking these for the thumbnail as well. So I'm pretty excited for the day. Been doing it for, again, till about 5 or 6 p.m. So I'm gonna take you guys through every single thing. I'll try to put the mic on me, so when I go up to people, you can kind of see like what does a normal transaction look like. People nice, people pretty generally mean, like I don't really know. So I'll catch you guys at 11:30 when I get my first one, and we'll head from there.
A few moments later.
Alright, so it's 11:27. Technically, they said you could start about 15 minutes before your shift, but just got a bite to eat real quick. But 11:30 to 12:30 is my shift. It says start dashing, so I'm going to start right now, and we'll see when we actually get our first pickup. Already got my first one within 5 seconds of filming this. $8.65 guaranteed to Red Devil Italian restaurant, delivered by 12:04. Let's go pick it up. Wings, anti-pesto salad, Red Devil trio. Not bad. I would never get that, but you know, might have to take a little bite of one wing, you know.
Never even heard of this place.
No, I never heard of this place either. I honestly didn't know people even use DoorDash. Like, I don't even know DoorDash was a thing. I just heard great reviews about it, and it was just like, all right, I'll give it a try. I'm eventually gonna do like Postmates, Uber Eats, like I'm gonna do them all. But you know, we'll see. I kind of want to see which one's the best one, which pays the highest. And like this one's pretty high already for me. Like even though I haven't done any other ones, this one I signed up yesterday and I'm already about to make $9 on a delivery, so we'll see. We'll see. I forgot to mention is obviously I want to keep track of how much mileage and like gas I'm using, so, or more than just the gas. But right now, first order I'm starting, it says 376 miles till empty, so I'll update you guys at the end of the day and we'll see how much, because we have to obviously tally or take off any expenses that I incur, right? Because it's like you're running a full business, so I'll let you guys know what I'm at the end of the day as well. I forgot to mention that earlier. This probably gives you a lot of good food ideas for what to eat, right? Like, I would never know to eat here, but if it looks good, I might have to cop. Just secured the bag. First order, gonna go drop this one off. Actually, I was supposed to get $865, but they got $295 over guaranteed. I don't know you could do that, but my actual earnings were $11.60. Not bad for 15 minutes of work right there. So we're on to the next one. All right, this one, I didn't even know you could do it, but they ended up adding on. It must have been like within the same route that I'm taking. So I ended up securing the bag for the first one at some Chinese food, but now I'm going to Inner Circle Cafe. So it added an extra $4. The first one was like just under $6. So it's kind of like a double order thing, really cool. It's kind of like how Uber works, right? You can pick up another guy in Uber pool, but I didn't know you could do that with DoorDash. So pretty excited. This whole thing should be maybe a little bit over $10. So I'm gonna go get that second one, and I'll catch you guys seeing my earnings after I drop them all off. Alright, so it is now 12:48 as she just started filming. I'm at about $30 in how much money I've made so far. Was sitting here for about 2 minutes, but just got another one. $6.64 guaranteed plus $1 if conditions for peak pay are met. So that one's at Scottsdale Mall, I think. So I'm gonna go do that one. About $30 within, let's say, an hour and a half, or an hour, right? $30 an hour right now minus expenses, so still paying out pretty well. I extended my time to 3:30, so it allowed me to extend it. So obviously I'm doing this for as long as I can, probably do till about 5. So let's go pick up some Chipotle. This one I actually have to go pick up into like actual mall. Like I had to park. Good thing I had my girlfriend with me to park like right outside, but I don't know, there's a Chipotle right outside here. I don't know why I would order from the Chipotle inside the mall, so it's a little bit interesting. I don't really know why I would do that. Kind of an inconvenience to somebody doing this, but I mean, I guess they're making you grind for your money. So I'm gonna pick up the food now. We'll see what happens. All right, just finished another pickup. I'm at $34.72. That one was hard. I went to a hotel and like I was walking around for like 10 minutes to find this kid. And then I talked about that earlier. I had to go all the way through the mall, and I think I made like $6 doing that. I'm sweating out here, but it's like 60, 70 degrees. So, you know, we're grinding out here. I'm gonna update you guys when I get it was weird because like my first order was like $10, and then I've had nothing even close to that since. So hopefully the next one will be a little bit easier. That one tested my button. So on to the next one, right? Dropped off a $5 order. Nothing crazy, but just dropped it off. People don't give very good directions, I realize that, but in a place like this, like, I understand why. So, you know, we're struggling, but we're making some dough. Just finished up another order. It's obviously slowing down. It's 2:30 right now. Probably the next shift will pick up around 5 to 9, but again, I might only go till 3:30, might go till 5. I'll see if I have to sit around and wait a little bit. Obviously, again, I'm just doing this for the video, but also a pretty cool experience. And so obviously when there's no orders, they give preference if you're closer to these hot spots or whatever. So it's guiding me to a hot spot right now. Last time I did it, After I dropped that Chipotle order off, I ended up going to a hotspot and I got an order right away, so I paid off. It's a smart idea to go there. So I'm gonna go drive there. It's 11 minutes away now. And again, I'm just here to update you guys as much as possible. Right now the earnings say $39.72. I thought I had more than that, but we'll see. Just taking it one order at a time, right? So I'll catch you guys when I get the next one. Just picked up another one, Dickey's barbecue pit, $6.21 guaranteed, so I'm not complaining.
Pulling up to Dickey's barbecue.
Got some Dickey's barbecue pulling up on them ribs. I'm gonna get a side of cornbread, big old slab of meat, and some coleslaw. Gotta brand yourself. Alright, just dropped off Dickey's barbecue. We're now to $61.18, $80 order. It only said $6 originally, and I was like, alright, doesn't make sense maybe, but ended up pulling $15 over it, and I'm just getting a new order here now as we speak. So let's go pick up some Julio Berto's Mexican food. Let's make somebody happy. Alright, so it is now 3:30. As you guys can see, this reset because I did something I don't really know, but that's gonna be it for the day. Let me go over here. You can go to N dash. And so you guys can see here like my total earnings from the Dash summary for 4 hours, pretty much 9 deliveries at $73. So I'm gonna show you exactly when I get home what that actually, minus any expenses that I have, what I actually made in a day in exactly 4 hours, pulling it all together, looking at the total income I'm making. So I think that's net or something like that. I don't know the technical term, but we're gonna head home. I'm gonna walk you guys through these numbers and kind of give you an overview of my experience, because I did leave out a couple things that when I was actually doing this, good and the bad, that I left out. So stick around. I'm gonna head home and then I'll pick up the camera. All right guys, so it is about 4 o'clock right now, right on the dot, and I did the calculations, and this part of the video I'm gonna not make it too long, but one, I want to talk about the kind of ups and downs of DoorDash or whatever real quick, and then I'm gonna go over the numbers, the exact amount of money that I made today working about 4 hours for the app DoorDash, so which I know a lot of you are interested to see. So give me like 1 minute to really talk about the ups and downs. So the first up that I have for you guys, it's a super fast sign up. You guys saw me literally yesterday when I'm filming this video. The day before, I literally signed up, I think at like 8 p.m. at night. Chose a schedule, literally, I don't know if anybody's as fortunate to be able to have a DoorDash location close to them, so you might have to have a package shipped to you, which means you're probably not going to start driving pretty quickly. But for me in Phoenix, Arizona, I was super fortunate. They had an office about 15 minutes away from where I lived, and they had a bunch of sign-ups during the day, like times you could sign up. I did at 10 a.m., but literally the next day, which is today that I'm filming this video, and did the DoorDash, I was in there for an hour, and honestly, I was the last person to get like everything set up. So average, it probably takes about 30 minutes as long as you're not the last person. But I ended up purchasing this t-shirt for $4, which was super cheap, and obviously I just really wanted to get this because it's kind of sick, right? And like it's just kind of a memorabilia thing for this video and looking back on my YouTube channel. But also I showed you guys that bag, you saw it in the thumbnail, and I had it throughout the video, but that hot bag was $4 as well, so I just paid $8. I had to bring a card, just swiped it. $8 is a lot cheaper than what I thought. You could use your own hot bag or what keeps the food warm or whatever, but I didn't have one. Again, I really wanted to get for the thumbnail and stuff like that, and I didn't really have one as well. But I mean, it's probably hard to find any other cheaper than that. But it was pretty good experience, like teaching the teaching portion of it was about 20 minutes, and then we went on and I started driving. They set up my first appointment before you leave. The second one was, it's pretty easily scheduling system. I learned that it's better to schedule in advance. You can like just pick up your phone and drive, but sometimes you have to be in the location, or that bubble that you are located has to be available for you to just go ahead and drive. You can't just pick it up and you're gonna get orders. But for me, I ended up finding one like 30 minutes right after. So it depends on your city area, how populated it is and everything like that, and how many drivers there are. But that was a really good plus. And the third one was, you do get paid weekly. So I think it's direct deposit right to your bank account. And I think after like 2 weeks and so many deliveries, you can get like fast like deposits where you put in like your debit card and it goes directly right to your account. So that could be super nice for a lot of you that are potentially looking to get into DoorDash as well. Now going into the 3 cons real quick. I also put this as a con, but scheduling in advance, scheduling could be kind of annoying if you just, it's not one of those things you can always just pick up your phone and just go ahead and drive. The second one was drop-offs. The drop-offs really took a lot of time and money away, because a lot of the times I took a lot of time, like 10-15 minutes just to find the person. That's just me, maybe that's just my area. I just ended up dropping to a lot of businesses that are in big big complexes, so they're right in the middle, and a lot of people don't want to come out, and it just gets really complicated. And I showed you guys earlier how I had to go to the Chipotle in the actual mall, so I had to park. Fortunate enough, I had my girlfriend where I just like put the car on I just parked it somewhere like I probably shouldn't have parked it, but I had somebody in the car, and if I didn't, I'd have to find a parking spot and everything like that, and that could get super crowded, especially on weekends. Today was a Thursday, so it wasn't too bad, but there's literally a Chipotle right outside the actual mall that I could have gone to, and I originally gone to that one because I thought it would make sense, right? But no, I had to go into the mall, which is super dumb. I don't know why they would even accept DoorDash offers when the one right outside was available as well. And then the last con was, I'm going to talk about it here. This is kind of my leaning point into a transition point into how much I'm making from this, but it's not too much more than hourly wage, and you guys will see why. So I ended up doing the numbers. I'm referring to a little spreadsheet here that I have, but I made $73.06. And then obviously that's what I pocketed and everything like that, but you have to take into account expenses. So mileage, I drove about 150 miles. I don't know exactly, like that was the distance, but based on my gas kind of reading, I was at 380, and then I got down to like 230, I think, like that, somewhere around the 230 range. So 150 miles, and based on how much it takes up to fill up my tank, 150 miles correlated to about $15 in gas. Again, it's really going to depend on where you're located. If you're in a very rural area, you might have to drive a lot more and use up more gas for a single thing, but you might get paid more, so I don't really know. So that was $15, so $73.06 minus $15 was $58.06. So obviously you guys want to know, like, what would that be hourly? So I'm gonna just calculate that real quick. $58.06 divided by the 4 hours I drove was $14.15. So the minimum wage in Arizona is $11, I think, right now, or $11.50, I'm not too sure. So it is a little bit over hourly wage, and it is a really cool thing because you get to kind of dictate your own hours. So if I worked for, let's say, another 4 hours, I'd definitely be over $100. Minus all expenses, I probably would have made $100 after all expenses. And the one thing I didn't really take into account was any of my taxes involved with that. So I don't really know, like maybe I made, instead of $58.06, I made $50, so that would be more like $12 an hour. So it really does make a difference when you kind of have to look at taxes and everything like that as well. Very important. I'm sure a lot of people don't talk about that when they make videos like this, but it's a very business oriented channel. So I know I said I wouldn't ramble too much, but overall, I really just did enjoy the experience. Obviously, I'm not gonna do this full time, but it's kind of one of those things I'm thinking about, like if I wanna maybe go see a movie and I wasn't able to make money today, because that's just the life of an entrepreneur, I might go drive for 2 hours, make $20 or something like that. Maybe lucky I can get really good tips and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a great experience for anybody that wants to do it. I'd recommend DoorDash as well, and I'd really recommend the program, to be honest. It was super simple. I don't know about the other ones, but you guys know, I talked about this earlier, I'm going to gonna try Postmates, I'm gonna try Uber Eats, I'm gonna try all of them as best as I can in the shortest amount of time. I don't know, I'll probably space them out every, like maybe once every few weeks I'll do them. But let me know in the comment section, do you guys want to see that? Do you like these videos? What didn't you like? What did you like? This is the first time I'm attempting this. So if you guys made it this far, you guys are the homies. You made it for a pretty long video, so I appreciate it. Hit that like button if you guys haven't already, and if you haven't, smash that subscribe button. You guys know what to do. Join the family. I hope you guys do enjoy these videos. That's it for today, and I'll catch you in the next one.